Hello there, Toyota of Bernie. This is Coach Stephanie with your monthly review for the month of March. In the month of March, we ended with a 3.58 in the inbound category, which was a decrease from the previous month. We had a 3.92 in January, a 3.71 in February, and then we fell again to a 3.58. So we definitely have some work to do. We do have 5 calls left that need to be reviewed. You have 1 for Jesse, 2 for Chad, 1 for Eric, and 1 for Robert Bender. So if you could just have those reviewed as soon as possible. Taking a look at your certifications, remember we do want to make sure everyone's at 100% of their certification, and more than half of the team is. We just want to be sure that everyone's at 100%. So if you could make sure that everyone does do their certifications as soon as possible, that also will help so that they can learn the tips and tricks not only from their coaching sessions, but also from the videos as well. Taking a look at the call quality report, last month we had 14 calls in the excellent category, 13 above average, 6 in the average category, and only 2 in the below average and 2 in the poor category. We had 19 calls that resulted in appointments, and 6 calls were offline. Taking a look at how that breaks down in comparison to the other dealerships in the company, that means we only had 16.22% of our calls offline, where the company average is 32.94. However, I'd love to see us get to below 10%. 51.35% of our calls resulting in appointments. That is outstanding. My ultimate goal is 75%, and I know we can get there. 34.10 is the company average. Only 5.41% in the below average in the poor category, and you can see that is well below the company average, so that is great. 16.22% of our calls were in the average category. That is below the company average of 19.16. However, we had 35% of our calls in that above average category, which is well above the company average of 20%, and 37 point, almost 38% of our calls being in the excellent category, where the company average is 26. So really great. I'd just like to see us get to a little bit higher percentage on our appointments, but I am definitely not complaining. I think you guys are doing a great job. I know that we have some new team members and that sort of thing that we've taken on, and so that's always going to throw things a little bit, but I think that the team overall is doing really well. We just want to be sure that we get those calls taken care of. Now, I normally would go over your mystery shops, but I know that you had a summit video done this month focusing nothing on anything but just your mystery shops, so you probably don't need me to go over that information with you this month since you have that information already. Thanks so much for everything that you guys do. If you need anything from me, let me know. Otherwise, I will reach out with you in the next couple of days just to make sure there's nothing you need from me. If you need one-on-ones for any of your new team members, please let me know. I hope you guys are having a fantastic month, and I'll talk with you soon.